Hello Cancers, so I'm doing your tarot forecast for the month of March. Just a really quick reminder about my affiliates links. We have the absolutely beautiful bracelets from Otter Spirit. Here's my ones here that I wear pretty much all the time. They do all different sizes and all different types of healing stones. They even donate a portion of every sale to help protect the wild sea otters. So it is going towards a good cause as well. There is a 20% discount code in my pinned comments below, along with their website link. We also have these two beautifully stunning gorgeous decks. One is a tarot deck and the other is an oracle, and these are by Valentina Maudis from Valkyrie Art. And the oracle deck, I'm actually going to be using this one today for your guidance message, and the link for those you will also find in my pinned comments below. Okay, now I am really fussy about who it is that I choose to work with, so you can be rest assured that all of this is of the highest quality, okay, because I don't just work with anyone. Right, so to kickstart your reading, you have got the B and productivity for your spirit animal guidance message. It says it is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. So take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and where it will take to get you there. Okay, so this is a focus on your organizational skills. Okay, Cancers, is your time, your energy, your finances, any sort of investment that you're making right now, is it really being put to good use? Is it working for you? What is not working for you? Can you cut out what isn't working for you? This is all about reorganizing, okay? Making better use of your time as well with this one. And that's going to really help you to get to the level that you're trying to get to, okay? Right, so that's your spirit animal guidance. Now we're going to take a look at your rune message, and we'll see what comes out for you there. What rune do you have for Cancers, please, for March? Okay, nice. Petro. It means the fates, okay? It says random, mystery, ambiguity, and fate. Now, with this one, it's actually the gambler's rune, Cancers, okay? Roughly translates to dice cup. So you put your dice in the cup, you give it a jiggle, you tip out the cup, you see what result you get, okay? The action of putting the dice in the cup, shaking it, and then tipping it, you're in control of that. The result that you get, that's pretty much up to the fates, right? It's a reminder that that you do have control, but also it's a reminder that sometimes certain things happen that is beyond your control. So it's co-creating with the universe. It's you giving something your best shot and seeing what result you get. Okay. Now with this one, it is a really good omen, Cancers. And it does encourage you to take that calculated risk towards whatever this is that you're trying to achieve. Okay. It runs off of primal laws. But you have to initiate something first, because remember, the action of putting your dice in the cup, shaking the cup, then tipping it, that's within your control. Okay? Petro. Random mystery, the gambler's rune. So it's time for you to take that calculated risk. Okay, let's take a look at your healing crystal for the month. What healing crystal do you have for our Cancerian collective, please? Amethyst. Nice. Okay, so it shows you a piece of rough cut amethyst right there. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, so what is it? Amethyst is a lilac to dark purple semi-precious gemstone from the quartz family. The ancient Romans believed that amethyst gets its lush purple colour when the god Bacchus spilled wine on a clear stone. Today, amethyst is believed to assist in connecting with the big guy in the sky. So basically, it helps you to connect to the universe, okay, Great Spirit, whichever name you prefer to use. It helps you to connect to that. Who needs it? Train wrecks who go off the rails on the wet and wild route to Bacchania or any Pisces. Where to put it? The interior decorator's little purple secret, amethyst can uplift the vibe of any living space. When to use it? When it's time to give up the victim routine and to start living with purpose. Hold on tight to amethyst. Okay? So it isn't finger pointing, it's just saying, like, when it's time for you to take back control of your own life here. All right. If you're struggling to release past pains where you were victimized before, okay, it makes you feel more in control, and it helps you to really live with purpose. And when you think about it, it ties in with the bee energy, with the productivity, and how it's time to reorganize something here. It's time for you to prioritize your goals. It ties in with Pertro, where Spirit's saying you do have a certain amount of control over your own destiny. You absolutely do. It's just getting you to that point of taking that necessary risk to begin with. Okay, and that's what Spirit's trying to do here. And then your positive affirmation is get drunk on your highest self. Okay? Getting drunk on your highest self. So clearly, you're needing to initiate something here, Cancers. And you might not have had the confidence to initiate it for whatever reason. And Spirit's telling you, now is your time, okay? Now is your time to initiate what you're needing to. And only you can do it, okay? Force to be reckoned with. Yeah, you don't even realize that you're actually a force to be reckoned with, Cancers. The thing is with Cancers is you do feel very, very deeply. And you don't necessarily like to show it very often. So people can misread you quite a lot, right? Because you feel on such a deep level, it means that every insult, every name call, every grievance, it stays deep within you. And it can float around in there like a toxin, basically. So Spirit's saying, okay, well, you've got to send that back up to the universe, okay? Let the Great Spirit deal with it, all right? You can't be carrying that around with you. And it is hard. It is hard because you do tend to hold on to everything so tightly, okay? You don't even realize that you're actually a force to be reckoned with. Once you've got your head on straight and once you've got your self aligned to your goals, you can just hammer down challenges at an incredible, incredible rate. So ready, yeah. Now, you would have noticed that that one was actually in the reversed position. So it's almost as if either your head is willing but your body isn't, or the other way around. Your body's willing but your head isn't. Okay. There is something about your energy at the moment, Cancers, that is not in alignment. Okay. Because you are ready. You're so ready. You're probably telling yourself, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then finding excuses. behind why you can't do these things that you're genuinely wanting to go out there and do, right? So some things are not quite in alignment here. And then you've got you challenged them, made them think. Interesting. I'm reading this as like your critics, your naysayers, your bullies, the people who put these negative thoughts and ideas in your own head about you. That's how I'm reading this particular energy for your reading, Cancers. Okay, I've got to read the cards with how I feel because I am an intuitive reader. Okay, I've got to be quite open-minded as well when I'm reading, so that way I can be assured that I'm doing the best job possible for you. Okay, you are going to challenge your critics. Now, if you think about it, why were they putting negative thoughts in your head in the first place? Because they knew that you were more than capable. Okay? That's why people like that do it. That's why people like that pull others down. They know full well what it is that you're capable of. They call it tall poppy syndrome. You're going to make your critics and your bullies think twice. Whatever this is that you're trying to do, Cancers, you're so ready for it. You just don't realize it. Hands are tied. Why are your hands tied? Your hands are tied. Telling yourself, oh, I don't have time. Oh, I've got other things that I'm needing to do instead. Okay. We'll find out more as we pull more cards. I've just got to get the strongest overall energy out first, so I can see what this is that you're dealing with. Okay, and then of course we're going to clarify everything with the tarot. Right, so can we have more messages for Cancers, please? What's going on in Cancer's energy? Thank you. The flowers reversed, happiness in reverse. Force to be reckoned with and happiness in the reverse. Okay. Is either squandering your own chances at being happy by allowing others to keep you in that frame of mind or to keep you in that energy. Or there's something else here that's going on. You've got to find out more. You have more messages for Cancers. Thank you. Cain, pay attention to your health. And that's come out off center. Ill health. Pay attention to your stress levels, Cancers. Because it's possible. It's possible that you could be dealing with other individuals who know full well the effect that they're having on your health. Okay, you've got the staff, so you've got the staff and the cane, and they've both come out imbalanced in opposing directions. Can you see that? You'll be taken care of in difficult times. The staff and the cane, they're both walking implements. So is there something here to do with someone's knees, legs, or lower back? It's possible that that's where you store all of your stress. It's possible. Maybe you have mobility issues of some type. That's possible. Or is this saying that your hands are tied? You can't go out there and prioritize your own goals because at the moment you're having to look after someone else? What else for Cancers, please? We have another card for Cancers. You've got good news here that's coming in towards you, Cancers. with the ear in the upright position. And you've got the tulip, great passion, in the reversed. Feels like bad timing. Feels like bad timing. Also, I'm going to level with you here, Cancers. As soon as I started doing your reading, my energy has been getting drained. So I do feel that it's very possible that someone around you has actually been draining your energy. Sucking out your creativity, sucking out your passion. Okay, why is happiness in reverse? For Cancers, please. Why is happiness in reverse? Oh, messy. Okay, so there's a messy situation here that's going on, Cancers, that you're going to be dealing with for the month of March. Excuse me, I just had to turn down the sound there while I was coughing. Okay, so a difficult situation that clearly someone doesn't want, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about it. It's almost as if someone doesn't want you to complain. Someone doesn't want you to complain because then they'll have to really look at the part that they're playing in the situation, and they don't want to hear it. Okay, they definitely don't want you to speak about it, Cancers. This is happiness. Yeah, it's so messy. The Star off center, Strength off center, and the Five of Swords off center. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. You could be, but you don't have to be. But again, unhappiness being caused by this energy being off balance. The Star is all about your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. It's very healing energy. It's very nurturing energy. And it's come out scattered with a very messy energy behind it. It's almost as if you're spending your time right now, Cancers, trying to clean up someone else's mess. Trying to fix other people's problems on their behalf. And there's definitely not enough attention or input from you towards your own goals and towards your own ambitions, maybe even towards your own healing. I'm reading this energy as some of our Cancerians have been ignoring their own needs in order to fuel other people's needs. And so it's been going on, Cancers, because you've been doing that, and energetically and emotionally, you've been getting drained and drained and drained. And you've been becoming even more unhappy as time goes on, because the expectation has been, if I help other people to build themselves up, then surely that'll help me too. Now, sometimes, yes, that works, but when you do that as a lifestyle, it doesn't work. It just drains you, okay? Spirit is telling you here loud and clear, Cancers, that you're not putting enough time and effort on your own needs, and it's contributing to this deep, deep unhappiness. If you were to focus a little bit more on your own needs, on your own healing, and on your own ambitions, you would absolutely become a force to be reckoned with. Strength off center. A lack of courage, a lack of self-esteem. With her wearing red and gold, that indicates power and opulence. With it coming out off center, there's a situation here that you feel powerless in. And it's to do with your own happiness, your own direction in life. Feeling powerless at the moment, maybe even a little bit scared. Five of Swords, also off center, tired of being the loser, or tired of drawing the short straw. Tired of being taken advantage of. Five of Swords off center. Tired of being the one that's bullied. Tired of being the one that is backstabbed, talked about, picked on. Tired of being victimized. Again, all contributes to this deep feeling of unrest and unhappiness. It's causing you a lot of stress, which might have even been manifesting as physical aches and physical pains, because that's what stress can do. What's this cane? With pay attention, thank you. The Tower. You are so ready, Cancers. You are so ready for change. Abso-friggin-lutely. And the thing with the Tower, it carries the implication that there might be some collateral damage. You see with they people falling out of the Tower? You see? One's wearing red, the other's wearing blue. So that's throat chakra and root chakra. As soon as you start speaking about your unhappiness and the reasons behind your unhappiness, it's going to bring that Tower moment. And that Tower moment is very much a requirement at this point, Cancers. It very much is. And you're going to feel so liberated after that metaphorical Tower has collapsed. The Tower energy is nothing to be afraid of. The Tower energy is brought in by truth. It is time for you to take back your power here. I don't care how cheesy that sounds. But when your health is being affected like this, when your ambitions are being squashed like this, when you're struggling through deep depression or unhappiness here, because of this unhealthy situation that's playing out, you gotta speak up. You've got to bring that Tower. And as soon as you do, that's what's going to bring change. You're ready to bring this Tower. Because there's no other way. What's this staff? You've not been supported by someone that you should have been supported by. And it's almost trained you, in a way, to put your own needs on the back burner. If you look at this energy and you take in mind everything that I've already described to you, I'm speaking to a Cancerian collective who has been trained to be a people pleaser. And it's brought you nothing but deep unhappiness. And you have not been supported by certain people or certain person who should have been supporting you. Is this staff off center? For Cancers, please. Again, that messy energy is still all over you. Rebirth, judgment, Scorpionic energy. You've got Aries and Scorpio here also with the Tower. It's time for a rebirth. You're about to make a lot of people gasp in awe. The changes that you're going to be initiating this month, Cancers, I feel that the vast majority of people that you're dealing with are not expecting for you to initiate this. It's like they're not expecting it from you, because they always just assumed that you were okay with the current status quo. The current status quo, basically, of you looking after everyone else, of you putting yourself out so that others could have. I feel strongly that this is going to be the month where you turn shit around, Cancers. Where you stand up and you're like, I'm sick of this. I can't do this anymore. And you're going to leave a lot of people really, really shocked because they're not expecting it off of you. They're not expecting for you to stand up for yourself. That's exactly what you're going to be doing, though. You're not taking any more bullshit off of anybody. I'm looking at the energy here of a collective who has been pushed too far for too long. And it isn't you're going to snap. It's not that, because there's a semblance of control to this energy. If you were to snap, that would mean that you've lost control. And I don't see you losing control at all. I see you being completely and absolutely in control of your own mind, your own thoughts, your own actions, your own feelings, your own heart, your own soul. You're completely and absolutely in control of this. You haven't snapped. You're not about to snap. No. You've just had enough of being a pushover. You've had enough of being expected to just blend into the background. You've had enough of not being able to pursue your own goals and ambitions. You've had enough of pouring into others and getting nothing in return other than stress, grief, and ill health. This is your rebirth moment here, Cancers. This is your phoenix moment. And it isn't easy. It's the furthest thing from it. It's one of the hardest things that you'll ever have to do. But it's not going to be for the first time, and it won't be for the last. This is good news that's coming in towards Cancers, please. Let's get to the good shit, eh? The good news. The Ten of Cups in the reversed position as good news is an interesting message, because your Ten of Cups in reverse, that indicates emotional disconnect. It can be breaking up with someone, saying goodbye, a painful but necessary farewell. A Ten of Cups reversed. You have another card for this, for Cancers, please. It's almost like you're tipping something out. You're pouring something out. You're taking that metaphorical vessel and taking it elsewhere. What's this good news? Princess of Wands off center, which is the Page of Wands. I'm switching out the camera so that you could see the orientation that came out in. Okay. It's scattered energy again. And you'll notice there's been a lot of scattered energy in your read. There's a really messy situation that's playing out that's going to require very thoughtful, very deliberate and necessary actions, Cancer. Okay? Your Page of Wands off center can indicate that there is no ambition in continuing a Ten of Cups reversed situation. Now, there could be a situation here that's going on with your family, either the one that you made or the one that you came from, where it's just not working, where you're no longer seeing eye to eye with family members. It's kind of like agreeing to disagree and then disconnecting. Something isn't fun anymore. Something isn't enjoyable anymore. And if this is about your family of origin, then it's indicating that they've probably refused to treat you like an adult. And they've been speaking down to you. They've been critical of your decisions, of your actions, making out like you don't know what it is that you're doing, being patronizing, basically treating you like you're still fucking 3 years old. If this is about a split with a romantic partner, then it's because you're sick and tired of basically being treated like your partner's parent. And your partner being the one acting like the fucking child. You have another card for this, for Cancers, please. This is good news for Cancers. The Emperor with the Lord. And talk about taking back your power. It's Aries energy. Yeah. Your hands are no longer going to be tied, Cancers. The good news that's coming in towards you is to do with your freedom, with your liberation, with the fact that your hands are no longer going to be tied. This one's all about sovereignty. And see, with the deer antler on his head, deer antler is all about your direct connection to the universe. Because they act as antenna. There's a rune. I've just noticed there's a rune here. So if you look closely on his staff, it looks like a lightning bolt, right? That lightning bolt is actually a rune. And it's called Sewillow, which means sun wheel. Sewillow. Or the wheel of power. Okay. It's about strength, energy, victory, health, success. It's the rune of the sun. The sun power, fire power, life-giving power. It also means wholeness and cycles. Cycles. You're moving into a new cycle. And this time is your turn to be in charge. Yeah. Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Pisces energy. Sacrifices. Sacrifices that you've been making. Let me just cover the lower bit with my thumb, because YouTube algorithm is a little bit weird with like human bodies and stuff. If you look at this, he's got something in his mouth, which makes it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, for this person to speak, right? So all this time, you've been kept silent about the shit that has been bothering you, about the shit that has been unfair on you, about the shit that has been holding you back. See that there with the harvest and the scythe and the berries, okay? Loads of beautiful, abundant possibilities around this person, even apples in the tree, okay? Mistletoe there as well, which is very, very magical. The messages that's coming through with this one is you've seen all of the abundance around you, all of the possibilities around you, all of the opportunities for growth, all of the possibilities where you could have grown yourself and improved yourself and improved your own life. And it's like you weren't able to take up any of those opportunities. So for example, dream jobs you had to pass up on. Some qualifications that you really wanted, you had to pass up on. Yeah. For whatever reason, you passed up on these opportunities because you had to. You felt that you had to, or someone else was making you feel like you had to. So you had to watch as everyone else around you was getting on with their life, was bringing in their metaphorical harvests, and you were just there watching because your hands were tied and you couldn't say anything about it. Now is time for you to indulge in your harvest. Okay? Because for too long, you've remained silent. For too long. And I don't see you doing that anymore. I genuinely don't. Can you have a healing message for Cancers, please? Oh. The messy energy is still continuing. So there's going to be a bit of a mess before things get better then, Cancers. Okay, Stargate. You visit other dimensions in your dreams and bring back higher wisdom to share. So it's time for you to share your wisdom. Okay? Again, strong indications that I'm speaking to a Cancerian collective who is massively spiritually in tune. Midnight Moth, your will is the way. What lights you up, quiet moves, and what ends begins again. What ends begins again. That feels very much like the opportunities that you missed out on before in the past. You're going to have a second shot at those missed opportunities. Okay? Ethereal Ygritte, good fortune. Pause for a moment, reflect on blessings and unconventional ways. Yeah. So try and focus on the blessings that you do have. Pure passion. Do some soul searching to find your true purpose. You have a special mission to fulfill. So I feel that this is the starting point of like a new soul contract or something that's kicking off for you guys this month. Intellect. Think it through. Tactful negotiations. An inspired idea. Okay, so use your sharp wit and be precise and be direct with your words as well. Okay. transform, rebuilding, lasting change, and shaping your future. It speaks volumes. You're shaping your future. I feel you're reshaping your future. And strong power. You tap into reserves that you didn't know you had, and they help you get to the next level. Yeah. Yeah. Again, becoming that force to be reckoned with, Cancers. At the moment, you're feeling drained, tired and exhausted. You're not going to know where all this inner strength has come from. But it's there. It's absolutely there. You have a healing message for Cancers, please? Healing message for Cancers. 11:11. Trust the signs. And there's a lot of beautiful butterflies in that card as well. Which, as you'll know, butterflies, change, transformation, and rebirth. So this one says the universe is always communicating with you and will often provide you with reassurance and confirmation when you're feeling uncertain. When you trust the signs you receive, you open yourself up to an abundance of guidance, synchronicities, and divine messages. By paying close attention to the signs around you, even the smallest ones, you'll be able to better understand your journey and the next steps to take. The universe may present these signs to you in the form of synchronicities, repeating numbers, feathers, spirit animals, or even dreams of symbols and messages that could be interpreted. This oracle brings a message of alignment and unconditional love. You're being encouraged to remain patient and to trust in the unfolding of your life, especially during the times that you feel challenged. If you feel as though you're not yet where you'd like to be, then surrender to the present moment and know that you are being guided towards your desired timeline. By trusting the signs that you receive, you can move forward with grace and faith, knowing that you are divinely supported. So, number 1, pay attention. Take time to notice even the smallest signs and be aware of what the universe is trying to communicate with you. Number 2, follow your intuition. You may receive subtle nudges, and these could be an intuitive gut feeling, a hunch, or an inner knowing. Number 3, take action. Once you've received your sign, take action immediately, even if it's something small. This will help you to create momentum and attract further guidance from the universe. And number 4, reflect and be grateful. Reflect on the signs that you receive and be thankful for the guidance that the universe has provided for you. And number 5, trust in the process. You're being led to your highest possible timeline. And then it's suggesting some healing crystals, amethyst and clear quartz. And you've already had amethyst that's come out for you. See? So you're shifting timelines, and you're the one that's initiating it. That's a really powerful thing to do, Cancers. Okay, right, so let's see if we can get some light-hearted energy into this read. Some of these cards, they will have swearing on, so if swearing offends you, then you just don't have to listen, okay? Right, you've got breathe like you know how. Inhale the good shit and exhale the bad shit. Take a deep breath and let your fucks go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? Yeah, let all of your fucks go, Cancers. And that, again, that's a really hard thing to do for someone who gives too many fucks because they care too much. Nope, double nope, hard nope. Choose the path of nope today. Yeah, that's usually about other people's problems or the problems that other people bring with them. Choose the path of nope today. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you wanted to see more. YouTube is actually hiding 90% of my content, okay? So the only way to fight back on that is to interact with your own videos, okay? My website for personal readings is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My Patreon page is open for all of the free bonus content as well, and my links to absolutely everything that I've mentioned you're going to find in my description box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.